Hello and welcome to the Federal Podcast on India-Australia Test Series for the Border-Gavaskar Trophy. I am Aprameya C. On day 2 of the 4th Test today in Ahmedabad, Australia was bowled out for 480 and in reply India was 36 for no loss. For Australia, Usman Khawaja, who was unbeaten on 104 overnight, scored 180 while Cameron Green hit his maiden Test century. For India, Ravichandran Ashwin took 6 wickets. To review second day's play, we have senior cricket writer R Kaushik joining us from the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Thanks, Kaushik, for talking to the Federal again.
Hi, Apu. Happy to be here.
Kaushik, first up, how do you sum up today's play? Again, would you say it was good for batting?
Oh, it was. It was really good for batting. There's no doubt about it. India, for the second time in 2 days, went through an entire session where they did not get a wicket. Yesterday it was the second session. Today it was the first session of the day where Green and Khawaja kicked on from where they left off yesterday. And it was an exhibition. I mean, Khawaja played the way he played yesterday, playing the ball late, playing leg side of the ball, going and playing primarily with the back foot. And Green was the exact opposite. I mean, it was what you call the batting of contrast. And the contrasts were very, very obvious and stark because one is a left-hander, shorter guy who's more defensive, who plays typical test match innings. He's an older guy. And then you have Green, who's a tall right-hander, who's a youngster, who's a modern-day cricketer, put his foot down, played some of the most gorgeous drives down the ground through the covers. It was entertaining to watch two different styles of batting coming together in a classic test match fashion. And okay, I'm sure the Indian bowling and the Indian fielders did not appreciate what is happening in front of them because obviously they were desperately trying to break the partnership. But it was good fun to watch because it is not predictable in the sense of you knew what you would get from Khawaja and you knew what you would get from Cameron Green. But because you're getting to see both kinds of batsmanship, it was good fun. And then once India got a breakthrough, it was a fortunate breakthrough, if you like. How often do you play the first week of the innings and then get caught gloved down the leg side?
Right.
The Green was a little unfortunate, but that slice of luck was what probably Ashwin deserved because yesterday he bowled 25 beautiful overs. He had only 1 wicket to show for it. And today again he was wonderful. I mean, the fact that he only went for 91 runs in 47 overs and got 6 wickets. For long we have had this criticism of Ashwin that he takes wickets only in helpful conditions. People talk about his Indian record and compare it with his overseas record. Some of it was laid to rest today because this was as flat a surface as he would have expected, and just to see him use all his variations, all his guile, use the air as his ally because the pitch was doing nothing for him. It was a classic, a wonderfully crafty exhibition of high quality off-spin bowling from a top class performer.
And you just mentioned about Ashwin's top quality bowling. We could have, in the sense, India could have restricted Australia less than 480 because they were 409 for 8 and Nathan Lyon and Todd Murphy had that 70-run partnership. First time the tail wagging in the series, wasn't it, Kaushik?
It is. I mean, there are many ways of looking at it because when Green and Khawaja were batting and their partnership was worth 208 and Australia was 378 for 4, so you would have thought maybe 550, 600 were on the cards. And then you had this little bit of a mini collapse where Green went and then Carey went in the same over and a couple of overs later Ashwin got rid of Stark. And finally, when Khawaja's wonderful resistance was ended by Akshar Patel, the first ball after tea, by the time he had batted for 11 minutes, more than 10 hours, 611 minutes and making 180 runs. It was a wonderful exhibition of restraint, of calmness, of composure, of technique, of the understanding of what the situation demanded, what the pitch demanded, what he could do and what he could not do. And once Khawaja went, yes, you're right, you have 409 for 8, so you thought that the momentum was with India and that given how Australia's tail has performed in the series, you would have thought that maybe 425, 430 was what they would get. And I think this is also significant in terms of what might happen tomorrow. The very fact that against really good bowling, Lyon and Todd Murphy were able to score 70 runs completely untroubled, I think that's credit to the nature of the surface. And that is something that the Indian batting can take heart from. That if a number 9 and 10 can score freely, then I don't think it's such a bad pitch to bat on, and they should not clear the surface too much.
When India started batting, Rohit and Shubman Gill made their intentions clear with Shubman hitting a 6 and maybe tomorrow also India shouldn't have any problems putting on runs.
Well, I think it will be a little dangerous to premeditate. I think you'll have to play the ball and not go in with a specific set of plans of how you're going to approach the game. So I think they'll play the ball as it comes. Of course, for the first time in the series, they have been presented with a surface that they can trust, so they will be in no great hurry. They can play their natural game, and that will be to their credit. So let's see how it goes. I don't think they'll be overly aggressive. They won't go looking to manufacture shots because it's not the kind of pitch where you need to manufacture shots. But I think it will be a good batting day tomorrow as well.
Okay, we just mentioned about tomorrow. So what should be India's approach? Like one last question on this. What should be India's approach tomorrow, looking at this deficit to wipe off tomorrow itself or get into fourth day?
Oh, definitely. I don't think tomorrow the deficit will not be wiped out. Even if India does not lose a wicket, I cannot see them scoring 445 runs in a single day. So the idea will be to play the ball. Like I said before, not to premeditate, not to have targets and goals in mind, because even though the pitch might be a good one for batting, 480 is a really huge score. And India's first target will be to get to 281 to ensure that Australia have to bat again. And each batsman will play in his own way. We know Usman Khawaja, the way he bats, if the ball is there to be hit, he will hit it. We know that Rohit Sharma in Test cricket likes to build his innings. We know that Cheteshwar Pujara can bat in 2-3 different ways once he's set. So he will take his time at the beginning of his innings, and once he gets to 40, 50, then he accelerates. These are conditions that he loves batting in. Virat Kohli needs a big score. It's been a long time since he made a meaningful contribution with the bat. So there are little subtexts as well. I don't think anyone is going to go out and say, I'm going to take the bowling by the scruff of the neck. This is a great opportunity to get some confidence. This is a great opportunity to get some runs under your belt. And it was interesting to hear Ashwin at the press conference today where he said he thinks it will be a second innings game. So by that logic, then if India bat 5 sessions, and that, I suppose that will be their objective, to bat 5 sessions. If they bat 5 sessions, they'll probably just pull ahead of Australia. And then there will still be 4 sessions left in the game, and we know how quickly the game moves in the subcontinent towards 4th and 5th days. So the idea for India will be to try and get as close to Australia's total as possible, take time out of the equation for the time being, and as the innings progresses, then they can reassess and see how they need to approach the task. But the first goal will be to try and get to Australia's total, and then if possible to go past it, and then see what happens from there.
Right. Thanks a lot, Kaushik. We'll reconnect tomorrow.
We'll do, Apu, and I think we can safely say that tomorrow will not be the last day of the series, unlike the other matches.
Right.
3 days.
We'll have a test match going into the 4th day and 5th day as well, maybe.
Oh, yeah, let's wait and see. Let's hope for day 4 first, and then we'll see how it happens.
Thank you.